Happy Tuesday, first grade. Today we are working on this packet with the elephant on it, page 105. If you do not have that in front of you, pause the video and make sure you find it. A few of you, I know you maybe got your packets mixed up. I've already checked you off if you have done this, but if not, make sure you have 105. Alrighty, on our writing today, we are talking about the PH sound. And we know that PH says in phone, PH. Just so you know, this is an old-fashioned kind of phone. It's not like the kind we used anymore, but it's an old telephone. Ask your mom and dad about it. All right, so again, just go line by line on all 6 lines, and don't forget your question mark. The question is asking, can an elephant use a telephone? No, they can't, can they? All right, then moving on to our language, which is why Miss Olson is donning her George Washington hat today. All right, so you're going to write about our first president and fill in the words here. It says, when George Washington was a boy, his favorite part of school was, and just like many of you, it was arithmetic. That's another word for math. He became a brave, and we all know from our song, a brave soldier who prayed, and what did he do? He trusted God. Later, he became the first president of which country? That's right, the United States. Right? Then we are just reviewing what we do when we add ing, when we have a short vowel sound here with one consonant, as in hop. Remember, we don't want to write hoping, do we? We want to say the bunny was hopping. So we're going to write our root word, H-O-P. And then what do we do, everybody? That's right, we double the consonant before we add I-N-G. But you guys are all so smart, you already know that, just reviewing. Then we do have a couple of new sounds to learn today. They both say ought, but let's remember this one's getting a little bit tricky. We do know from Annabelle's poem that we know that when the turtle caught the mosquito and caught the flea, well, we're going to go over an easy way to remember this. It has 5 letters, so when you're thinking and you have all 5 letters, it's O-U-G-H-T, and all together they say ought in thought. So I want you to say this with me, ought in thought, O-U-G-H-T. All right, and I know you would say it a couple more times, but we want to keep those videos short and sweet so they're easier to upload. We're just going to review what we do here. I want you to circle the ought in thought sound, and you all get a turn. We don't have to worry about it, whose turn it is today. So you would all say this is the word, that's right, bought. Right? Then think of caught, like I was saying, with also 5 letters, A-U-G-H-T, ought in caught, like Mr. Bunny here got caught on the branch here. So again, it's 5 letters, and all those say ought in caught, A-U-G-H-T. So I want you to circle, especially that sound today, ought in caught, but also any others, as in E in rainy. And then this word would be, everybody, naughty. Naughty. All right? All right, welcome to Tuesday's math class. Joining us today, we hope, are Jet, Drayson, and Colin. So we have also added them to our class, and we are going to just review a few things here. On the clocks here, you are going to set the minute hand. Just to review, you have the easy part. The hour hand has been written for you. So you're just going to make this clock say 4:30. Let's get to 4 o'clock real quick. And we know that 30 would be on the, that's right, on the 6 for 4:30. Make sure it's longer than the hour hand. And you have a couple others to set. Then we are going to review circling the digit. Remember, that's the number in the hundreds place. Let's review this. This is the ones, this is the tens, and this is the hundreds place, isn't it? You even hear it in the number 237. So 2 in the hundreds. Circle the hundreds place today. Then you get to count backwards, starting with 50, counting by ones. 50, 49, 48. Everybody say it with me. That's right, 47. Keep counting along. 46, 45, and so on until you get all the way down to 21. Then on the calendar, you circle Sunday's date. All right, look on the calendar, see which day is Sunday. Then on the back side, we're reviewing measuring You'll need your ruler. Hopefully you have one at home. On the first tulip, you measure with cm. That stands for again? Yes, centimeters. And then on the other side, you're going to measure that tulip with inches. Then let's review circling the greatest number and have his mouth open to the largest number. Remember Mr. Birdie from last week? We want to circle the number that is the greatest, the 1 or the 4. We know 4 is greater, so we're going to circle 41. And again, we want Mr. Birdie's mouth open to the greatest number, and we would say that 14 is less than 41. Make sure you're looking at your tens place or whatever digit happens to be last. All right, then a story problem Miss Wilson's going to read in case you need help. Tina and Tanya each took their lunch to school every day last week. How many lunches did their mother make? All right, well, we go to school 4 days a week. Well, normally. And so Tina had 4 lunches and Tanya had 4 lunches. So they each had 4, and we want to say and, so that would we know that is plus. And how many lunches did their mother need to make? She needed to make, everybody. 4 plus 4 equals, you're so smart. Right, it's 8. All right, then you're going to review adding the dimes plus the quarter, and then I'm going to give you some combinations, and everybody be listening because you will lose a ticket if I need to repeat. All righty, so starting with box A. Everybody's fingers on box A at home? Wonderful. And you're also sitting nice and straight, aren't you? Right? Like my George Washington hat here. All right. Box A, 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8. Box B, 11 minus 7. 11 minus 7. Box C, 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4. If you need to pause this at any point, you may. Box D, 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3. Box E, 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4. Box F, 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3. All right, when you finish today's side of the packet and 1 page of math, front and back, then you can take a little break. And parents, if we should get shut down for being able to bring papers in, there's no need to send pictures of every page of the packet or the math. I just really need the test back. If you just want to check off that they turned it in, that would be awesome. If you have any questions, just text. God bless. Love you. Goodbye.